Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. In this video, we're going to be talking about a stock that is compared to like investing into the next Beyond Meat, and that is Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this stock in particular, but there is a catalyst out there with Tattooed Chef that is interesting, and we have seen the stock price of this come down a bit. So with this catalyst, there could be some potential here, but of course, this is not any sort of financial advice, and I'm not telling you to go out and buy this stock because this video is for entertainment purposes only. But I do find the stock interesting, so as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button to help me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm and help spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. Also, subscribe if you have not already. Now, when we look at Tattooed Chef stock over the last year, you have to keep in mind that this is one that went public through a SPAC merger. So their merger was complete on October 16th. So after that merger was complete, then what happens? Directly the next day, we see a big sell-off going on right after that. And that's very common to see with these SPAC mergers. After the merger is complete, people end up selling out and taking their profits, and then many do end up buying back into it when it starts getting down to those much lower prices. And that's kind of something that we did see with Tattooed Chef. We saw people start buying back in and get bullish on it again. Now, where we're at right now in this stock is there has been a catalyst that has been announced, and that actually has to do with them getting inside of Kroger. So we'll get more to that in a second, but if you can see the recent trends of the stock, you can see that it was trending down over this last month. So if you look at the stock from the last 2 months, from mid-May to here in mid-July, what we're seeing is that it's very comfortable at a price of $20 a share, and that seems like it's a price that doesn't want to really go down much more below. If it does, it seems like it does want to go back to that price, which is what we've also saw here recently. Now, if it does break above the price of $20 a share, we can see that it gets very comfortable at a price of $21, which if it hits $21, it's a pretty good sign that it is going to be going to $22, which is what we saw. But if it can't break above $22, then we're going to most likely see it start dropping from there. Now, if it does increase from $22, then we would see it go to $23. But then it's very hard from that point to go above $23. That's where it's showing a whole lot of resistance is at $23, and it doesn't really want to break out above that, or if it does, it would just be temporary and go back down. So that's the prices that we're really seeing. So we need to see it break above $23 and start going beyond that. And I really like seeing the stock performing this way, having a good understanding of where the resistance is at the stock and how high is it willing to go at this particular time. And as far as the stock breaking above that $20 price and going above that, if you look at the option activity and you look at the calls, there are a lot of open interest in calls with a $22.50 strike price. I mean, we're talking about big money here. And also in a $25 strike price and $30, $35, and $40 strike price. So we're talking about some insane money in here in the options trading for this stock right now, and it even goes beyond that, because if you look at August 20th, there's also a really good amount in August 20th at a $25 strike price and a $22.50 strike price. Just some insane activity here as far as options go, and a lot of this has to do with the news that was just recently announced about Tattooed Chef being available inside of Kroger's and other stores to follow as well. On July 12th, Tattooed Chef announced that it expects to launch its branded products across multiple categories in approximately 1,800 Kroger stores nationwide later this summer. By September, shoppers can find a variety of Tattooed Chef's plant-based offerings, including pizzas, entree bowls, and vegetables in nearly every Kroger. A total of 12 SKUs will be rolled out nationally. Now, Tattooed Chef does have a pretty good amount of products that they do sell, and I noticed that in my particular area in Sacramento, California, not all the products do sell in every store that they do have them in. And they're actually only in the larger box stores in my area. They're in Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Whole Foods, and Costco. Now, as far as other grocery store chains, nothing in my area I was able to find. They weren't in the Safeway, which is owned by Albertsons, they weren't in that store. So they have a lot of room to grow. Now with Kroger, Kroger is an actual grocery store chain. So I think that could be very beneficial for Tattooed Chef, especially because when you think about Walmart or Target, not a whole lot of people go in there to just shop for groceries. People go in there to buy, many other things like TVs or electronics or many other things that they could be getting. So I think with them being in an actual grocery store chain, a large grocery store chain, that can really increase their sale volume, in my opinion. Now, I think that with them being in Kroger, that they're going to expand from there into these other large grocery store chains like Albertsons, for example. That could be really beneficial for Tattooed Chef if that was to happen. So I think what we're going to find out is not on this upcoming earnings report, but the earnings report after that. We're going to get a lot of good information out of that. We're going to see a lot of growth from this company. I'm pretty positive of that, in my opinion, not financial advice. So as far as Tattooed Chef goes, I see why so many people out there are being bullish on this company. I see why the options are kind of going crazy right now. And I think it does make sense. I think that this grocery store setting that they're getting into out of just the big box stores into that grocery store setting is going to really expand their business. Now, if we look at what the analysts are saying about Tattooed Chef, this is only out of 2 analysts that have a 12-month price prediction, but the low is $19, the medium is $23, and the high is $27. So there is still a whole lot of room to grow on this stock, and this is before the announcement was made about them being in Kroger. So if I was an analyst, I would make a new projection out, and I'll actually say that this stock could go even higher than that. And it's kind of crazy to think that people do have a $40 strike price. There's a lot of $40 strike price out there on call options. So we'll have to see what happens from there. So with that being said, I'd like to hear what everybody's thoughts and opinions of Tattooed Chef is. Is there anybody out there that is buying this stock or is thinking about buying it? I'd like to know. Now, at this moment, I don't own this stock, and I do have interest in probably buying it with all the news that I am hearing at this point. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.